Hello? Are we going yet?
We're
I
good.
don't know. I don't know. All right, welcome. I'm MC Toon, the worst rapper in the world. I am in Pensacola Beach, Florida, and it's Tuesday night. How are you all doing tonight? We've got tonight with me producing is Dick Dawson, and we've got also from Canada, John Snow, and
Hey,
we are waiting for Dion, who has not responded yet, which is not out of character for him. He is always a bit late. So we're going to talk a little bit. John, what's on your head?
that's my hat, bro. This is a hat.
Do you call that a toque?
Oh,
Is that a toque?
that's a toque.
It's a toque. It's cold.
Why
I'm
do you-
outside. I'm outside in a park, and there's houses over here and over there, and we're camping, but at our campsite, the bandwidth is terrible. So I'm like, I'll go to a park. How's it look to everybody?
It was great. You found a place to go. I mean, that's perfect.
Yeah.
As long as you don't start yelling and freaking out the people around you.
Yeah, I'll try not to talk too loud, but we've got, and Dion, I think people are wondering, Dion must be in his bathtub still getting his rubber ducky ready. So Dion, no bathtub, please. No bathtub. He told me yesterday he was totally ready and committed to being here on time today.
Well, Toon, this has to be his last chance. This has to be his last chance, bro. He can't be playing games with you like this anymore. I'm getting sick of his stuff, honestly.
Well, yeah, I mean, last week, so Dion invented his own martial art, and he's the grandmaster of his own martial art, and he slipped on the ice last week and twisted his ankle, just like a ninja master does, I suppose. So anyway, I thought that was a little surprising last week that he had to cancel last minute because he slipped on the ice.
So this is strike two. If he doesn't show today, it's strike two. And we're going to give him one more strike? We're going to give him one more chance.
I don't know. Kevin Paul says I look like I should be telling a horror story. Yes. And oh my gosh, the Ultimate Reductionist has a comment, and YouTube won't let me prove it. My goodness, that's weird. Two of them from the Ultimate Reductionist. Sorry, I don't know. Maybe abbreviate things. So, John, you are in a different room tonight.
I'm in the living room.
That's the living room?
Yeah, well, like a kitchen living room. Yeah, like it's just
Okay.
this is it right here, right? Because the roommate's gone. The roommate's gone. The evil vibes are gone, and I finally came out of my shell.
All right. Well, that's nice.
But I'm not going to be here for long. I'm finding a new place. I'm out of here. I'm going to try to get my own spot. It's time. Living with roommates, it's always hard. I find like, even if I know them or if I don't know them, like eventually we just butt heads, man. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
What's your craziest roommate story, Toon?
Mine?
Yeah.
See, I went from college or university right to owning a house. So
You didn't really have none?
I didn't have roommate. I mean, I had roommates in college, but I knew them all. We got along fine. I owned a duplex for a while, and interesting story there, I guess. The guy was moving out, and I'm calling Dion on Messenger, see if he answers. We'll see. Do you hear him ring?
Oh,
No, I don't hear it.
No? All right. It's ringing.
He's a no-show. I'm
I
calling.
know. Dion. And Dion's the one that challenged me on this. I don't get it. Okay, so roommate thing, renter. So it was a duplex. We lived upstairs. Renter was downstairs, and he was going to be moving out, right? And we live in Minnesota. We don't have the same laws as in Canada, and about substances, and it was a few years ago too. Before any of these substances were legal in any of the United States and maybe even Canada. Anyway, so I'm he's moving out soon, so I'm showing the apartment to a friend of mine from college. And so walking around, show this, and we get into the bedroom, and there's a light on in the closet.
Oh no.
So I'm like, oh, well, here's the closet. I open it up, and there's a nice tall plant growing in there with a 4-foot grow light right on it. And we all look at each other, we're like, oh, we just shut that door.
Yeah.
So they did not rent the place.
Friend, and it was your friend.
So yeah, that was interesting. I did. Yeah, I had a lot of nightmares with I had another duplex, and so.
Well, can I ask a question, Toon?
Yeah.
So this is my first time ever meeting Dick Dawson. Can you give me a little rundown on who Dick Dawson is? Because I feel like this is like you're just kind of jumping me in with this guy, and I have no clue who he is. I know
that it's a good point. Dick is one of the Shills, which is a show that got renamed to the I Network, right? But I mean, I still think of it as the Shills because the flat earthers think that the flat earth debunkers are paid by NASA or the government or somebody to debunk.
I've been called a shill.
Absolutely. So anybody that they use the shill card when they've lost, right? You know, when you don't have any evidence, right? Then you just accuse a meaningless accusation anyway. So we own it. Like, sure, whatever.
That's why we did the whole group after it, right? And we do it's a round table, you know, we invite guests and everything, and we just debunk morons live on the spot. We try to go in not knowing the videos and just take it by ear and give her. And it's much comedy and entertainment as debunking.
I like laughing, so I'll probably send me the link after. I'll check it out. That's definitely cool, man.
Yeah. Well, we should probably have you over because I'm already guessing that you just might really enjoy the show. It's fun.
I'm down for that, 100%. I like the whole like because I don't think these flat earthers, man, they're ridiculous and it's funny.
Oh yeah.
So Dick, John wrote a song. After he was on the first time with me, he wrote a song about flat Earth. So,
oh, dude, we have a lot in common then because I have a second channel, Canadian Thomas, and all it is flat Earth parody music and stuff like Weird Al style, right?
Mine's more of a like wake up, like it's serious, like yo, you guys need to like really get like kind of like snap out of it more. You know what I mean? It's
some of my lyrics get more serious about it too, but it's all Pink Floyd and whatnot, just retooled, right?
Funny stuff. It's just that song, it's not as much of a parody as it's more of a like hey guys, it's the joke's over kind of thing.
Yeah.
I tried to make it as serious as I could, being a flat Earth song.
Two things. Dick, your volume's too high, and I'm going to put on a couple more layers of clothing. So
sure,
keep talking.
First,
all right.
Your merch. Everyone, go buy some of Toon's merch, hey? Like, come on, guys. Right
there you go.
Now, I don't know if we have any ketchup chips for the super chats, but I'm sure we can find something really good for the best super chat. So, what can we do for a super chat? What do you got around you, Toon?
I'm in a park. And it's dark, and there's wolves.
Could we get you to howl for the largest super chat? You will howl like a wolf for 5 seconds.
I don't want the police to come and talk to me.
2 seconds, highest super chat. Everyone say "do it" in the comments now. Do it. Do it.
Yeah. Hashtag do it, baby.
That's right. A 2-second howl for the highest super chat halfway through.
But leave it to MC Toon to get dressed on camera. Like most people are looking for ways to show skin. Here, he's piling on the clothes, right? This is the cleanest stream you will ever see.
Hey, so Dick, I think you might have a really good roommate story. So what do you got for me?
Well, I was a touring musician for years. I have a few, but I do have to scale said story based on the channel that I'm on. So, so we could talk about the time. We were all hotels all the time, right? And one of the gags we had was everybody was always in a rush to get to the room first because you wanted to be the one to break the seal on the toilet. I don't know how that became a game, but that's life on the road, man. That's just what it does to you. But one day, after being in the same hotel for like 7 days, I get up and I go to the bathroom and the paper's on the toilet again. And so I go and I lift up the toilet, I'll just, lift the whole thing up. And it is filled to the rim, nasty. And one of the dudes flooded the thing hard. So what did he do? Was he went and found the maid cart and got another one of the things and put it over the damn toilet instead of getting it fixed.
Wow.
And you're thinking to yourself, no wonder we suspect you of being the drug addict of the group, I mean, of course, right?
Well, I have to admit, Dick, it is pretty embarrassing when you clog a toilet. Like, I've been in places and I've clogged a toilet before, and I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? How am I going to tell them I just clogged your toilet? Where's the plunger? Help me.
Yeah, she just introduced me to her father, and I got to deal with this.
Okay, Toon, you got to have a crazy clogged toilet story. Come on.
Of course I do. Well, let me. This isn't mine. I have my own. But this one is better than mine, so I guess starting at the top is not the way to do it, but I'm doing that anyway. A friend of mine was, she was in middle school. She tells a story to me, and then I would tell it. Now, she doesn't tell it anymore and doesn't want it to exist. But anyway, she was at her friend's house, Jenny's house, and Jenny was a popular girl. And my friend was super excited to finally get to go to Jenny's house to have for a play date. And they're playing and stuff in the basement. And then she goes into the bathroom and she's got to take care of business in there. And she drops a number 2. And Jenny knocks on the door. She's like, I hope you're not going in there. The toilet doesn't flush well. She's like, oh, no. Oh. Nope, not doing that. Don't worry about it. So she tries to flush, and of course, it doesn't go down. So she looks around. She's like, "Oh, there's a litter box."
Oh, no. Oh my God!
So she gets the scooper out of the litter box, picks it up, puts it in the litter box, and covers it up.
I can just imagine the next day, honey, we got to get this cat to the vet now.
Eat. Oh
my goodness, poor girl.
Oh, she does not like that story. I told it to who she is now married to. She was not happy that I did that.
Story. That's an epic story, though. Like, really, that's legendary stuff, man. Like, who does that?
Yeah.
Like, really, though, that's really cool.
Putting the human poo into the cat box is
that's legendary. That's like the movie. You'd only see that in a movie for sure.
Wow.
So
what about you though? Come on, you must have had an embarrassing one that you felt embarrassed about.
There must have been the wrong loaf in the wrong place somewhere.
Here's a little thing I learned a while ago from my boss. So we were out at a meeting, an appointment, and we're heading back, and he calls his wife and he to joke with her. He'd always joke with her. And he's like, Can you stop by home and I need a pair of underwear. Can you get a pair of underwear? Because I need them. But the problem is he couldn't stop laughing. And she's like, shut up, you don't need it. So it didn't work at all. But that made me realize, you know, that I've had some close calls at work. You know, you might have gone out to that Indian buffet and, you know, 3:30 rolls on. And you're like, ooh, I almost did not make it to the bathroom. So it was then that I thought, you know what? It's a good idea to always have a spare pair of underwear in the drawer at work. So that's
until
just
the cleaning lady finds them.
it's just a life hint, right? A pro tip: if you work in an office, have a spare pair of underwear, brand new, rolled up, still the tape on them or whatever in the pack, just in the back of one of the drawers, just in case. So, and I've had that in there for years. Only needed them once.
Nice. All right. Well, I got a funny story. It's not really embarrassing because I'm not really embarrassed by anything. But my mom, I think I got kicked out of my mom's place like last year. It was I ended up leaving there for a bit, and I went to my best friend was like, "Come here, you can stay at my girlfriend's for a couple of nights." And I was staying there, and then I ended up clogging her toilet, man. And I took off and I left, and she was like so mad at me, man. Like she was like, "You just destroyed my toilet," and I just was like, "My bad." You know, it's really funny. I'm sure if she ever seen this, she's like probably like, "Arr!" But it was actually pretty funny that I did that because it was an accident, man. You know what it is? I use a lot of toilet paper because like I for some reason, I don't know why, I just need a lot of toilet paper, a lot of it. But so, you know what I started using? I started using wet wipes because then I don't have to use so much toilet paper anymore. Wet wipes are the key. Get yourself
I've got a buddy who praises the wet wipe thing, and it just took me off guard at first because it's like I'm done with that. My kid is grown up. It just seemed weird.
But you know what? The good thing about it is you can, with the toilet paper, you can get rid of all like the good stuff. But then the wet wipes clean it up at the end. Like it just cleans up like anything left over. And I just feel like I feel a lot better after I use the wet wipes.
I want to let everybody in the chat know that going forward, MC Toon will be presenting Poop Chat Weekly. It's a new 2021 show, and you can look forward to it being broadcast to you on a weekly basis.
Poop Chat. I like it. I love it. Poop Chat with Toon and Snow.
Yeah, they do. The Shills have a weekly pub chat.
Yeah, that's what I took. Yeah,
yep, absolutely. Well,
because of Dion. This is Dion's fault. So blame Dion for this.
I don't know. Yeah. So here's the thing. As long as we're there, you ever notice you eat corn, the next day you see corn.
We took it there. This is where we're at.
So we've been there for a while. So
Stage 2, dissection.
It occurred to me, what if you eat nothing but corn? What would it look like? Would it
be funny looking when there was actual poop in it?
Would it come out like a cob of corn?
Well, scientifical speaking, Toon, it wouldn't, because all of it gets mashed up and only one corn gets through, right? As a corn. So scientifical speaking, it wouldn't happen like that.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's too scientific.
Can you imagine somebody who jumps into the stream in the last 2 minutes? CERN?
Poop chat. Clickbait.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I even tagged CERN on Facebook. So maybe everybody from CERN is here going, what the hell? What do you?
Yeah.
Sorry, CERN. It's Dion's fault.
No, Toon, you want to talk about CERN? I sent you a video about CERN the other day about them doing the rituals there. What are your thoughts on that kind of stuff, man? Did you watch that video?
I did. We could briefly talk about that later.
The CERN episode.
Somebody's walking their dog.
Hell at them.
Well, somebody already paid me.
Going to be more poop. Hey, see if you can get the pooping on camera. We could really escalate this to level 3.
Why? Ask them. You guys mind we're doing live poop chat here? Can we get your dog pooping?
Oh my God.
Live on Poop Chat Weekly, we have Sam the dog. Oh, going for a 10 there. Look at that effort.
Dion, no answer from him yet on Messenger. Okay, so I didn't finish my story here. It occurred to me, what if you ate nothing but corn? how long would it take to flush through the whole system so that there's nothing but corn in the output? It's a pipeline. You have to empty it. So I figured 4 days. 4 days.
But you'd have to count
4 days and you can make your own cob?
Chewing factor would count because you're probably swallowing at least one corn whole. That's the corn that's true.
Yeah, that is the scientific process that you're talking about there. So I did it myself for 3 days. My roommate, just to taunt me, made something on day 4. Or after the end of 72 hours, I think. And I'm like, that's fine. 3 days is enough. So 3 days is what I did. So I can report to you that if you eat nothing but corn and don't do anything else, if you don't think about how you're chewing it, then there's a good possibility that it will be orange. Kind of a dull orange.
Mushy?
Lumpy and very painful. So
whole cob. You ate the whole cob, Toon.
Well, no.
Cob. You put the whole cob
out. So that's
it was an orange cob.
So there's a couple things that I found out later.
It's cob
that I put together. Your body, your red blood cells go to your intestines that's where your body gets rid of them. Yellow plus red is orange. So, and it was very not soft, and I think that's because I chewed a lot because I wasn't eating anything else, so I chewed it a lot. And Isa is asking, why am I outside? I'm camping in Florida. So for those who are late, Dion Smo was supposed to be here. We're going to talk about CERN. He hasn't showed up. I'm camping in Florida, and at our campsite we don't have good Wi-Fi at all. So I found a park in town, and I have a good solid connection. And you can see Dick Dawson is here. He is producing, and so he's at home in Canada, and we've got Jon Snow, who's also in Canada.
And we're just talking poop chats, guys. So
right.
Back to the poop chat. I got a really cool one here. I forgot about this, actually. Totally forgot about it. So I think I was constipated for like at least a week one time, and I couldn't poop at all, man. I really, really wanted to try. And when I did, I'm telling you, it took me like at least 20 minutes, and like I really thought I was like giving birth to a baby. I don't think a man could ever know what it's like to give birth, but I think I was pretty close to knowing what the pain is. So ladies, I kind of understand, because when I gave birth to 7-pound little poopy, it was the most incredible day of my life. All right, I loved, and then I flushed him. Flushed him right down the toilet. Little bastard.
All the pain and effort of birth, and he's gone.
Yeah. Little poopy, 7 pounds, 2 ounces.
All right, let's maybe we can improve this.
You got us here. This is your fault. It's Dion's fault, really. It's Dion. We're blaming Dion.
It's all Dion.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, hold on. I got to read the super chats because all right,
we clickbaited every.
I know we've got Justin, and then the last name. Oh my goodness, it looks like an N with a thing that's too long, too far down. The descender on the N goes too far. Then an O, then a Omicron. Is that it's a U with the U part descending too far, and then an A, and then a V. Is that Russian? I'm sorry. Anyway, $10 says Toon. Let's hear you howl, bark at the moon. I don't know where the moon is. They took the moon.
Poop. I thought he was looking for pooping dogs again.
No, the dog.
No, the Toon was.
The dog walker came this way, and then hung out and watched me for a while, right over there, and then went back home. So
there's probably like a serial killer going around, like you have no idea, and you're just like out in the boat, and everyone's like, "What's he doing? He's something brave," and you're just like out in the middle of nowhere.
I don't know. All right.
I was like, "You see that guy? You better watch out."
There's Christmas lights. There's Christmas lights over there. Do you see them? Hold on.
Yeah, just a few.
You see the Christmas lights?
Ah.
Cool.
There you go. All right, Justin. Oh. Wow. That's pretty bad. I know. It's pretty lame. It's still early. I don't want to get kicked.
They'll think it's a wolf, though. Don't even worry about it. They'll think it's a wolf. Come on, do your best, wolf.
Yeah, that was a little Tears for Fears compared to Ozzy Osbourne, buddy.
Yeah, I'm much more of an Ozzy fan than a Tears for Fears fan. So hold on.
I'm hoping so.
Oh! There you go.
Okay, guys, if you want to see him do it louder at the end of the show, highest super chats. Come on.
All right.
Yeah.
Indie Tiger for $5 says, "This is the quality content we tube in for."
Yeah. Remember, when it comes to... Oh, sorry.
No, yeah, finish.
When it comes to barking at the moon, dollars are decibels. So the more you super chat, the louder he barks.
Yeah.
All right. Now there's a mosquito here. I haven't seen
No,
any.
Toon, you must have had a backup idea to talk about in case Dion flaked again. You must have had a backup plan.
Oh my gosh, my backup was consumed last week when Dion didn't show first time. So, I mean,
why don't we tell the story how you and Dick met? How did you and Dick Dawson meet? Let's tell that story.
All right. That should be short, but let me read the super chat first. From Cretan Bull for $5 Canadian. Says, "I've been here from the beginning and seen every one of your live streams." That's fun. Awesome, Cretan Bull. This one's the crappiest yet.
Yeah. Thanks to Dion for that. Shout out Dion.
Dion.
Dion does put the pee in poop.
Crap the bed tonight, guys. Poop the bed.
What part of Florida am I in? I am in Pensacola Beach is where we're camping at Fort Pickens Campground. And then, but I drove into, I don't know, this isn't the mainland because there's 2 hops to get to the mainland. So I went from one island to the nearer island, and I'm in, I don't know, a different part of Pensacola Beach or Pensacola, or I don't know. There you go.
Listen, I don't want to hear anyone talking about because you're on your vacation. You're on your vacation and you don't have to even be here tonight. So everyone should be really happy that you're even here.
I'm having fun. Yeah, there was a mosquito landed right here on one of the wires or something. Yeah. So,
wow.
Yeah. All right. How did myself and Dick Dawson meet?
Okay, let's hear. Let's hear it. Never really met.
The first I remember of Toon is I did a really raunchy response video to Validation Boy on my Canadian Thomas channel. And Toon posted, "I don't normally approve of foul language, but in this case, I make an exception," or, very similar. I was like, "Oh, who's that guy?" And then I went over and checked him out, and I found out that, he can rip a flurf apart without swearing once because he's just that clever, right? Kind of known him ever since.
Yeah.
He sticks like you can't get rid of him. Once Toon enters your life, it's like
herpes. I mean, not like that. Something else.
Rumor has it Toon's got herpes.
Luggage.
I want to see herpes in the comments, guys. Everyone drop herpes in the comments.
Should I mute him, Toon? Should I mute him?
Yeah,
just kidding.
We'll let him go. So Justin, let's see, Justin, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your last name there. Says, "Please tell me you're getting in some quality fishing time in there." No, I'm not. There were some people at the beach fishing yesterday. Believe it or not, it is not the weather to be in the water right now. It's cold. My wife and kids, they like it more. I went. I didn't quite get waist deep in the water yesterday. That was enough.
Wouldn't it still be close to a polar bear swim, even where you are? Like, seriously?
it gets into it got into the 50s yesterday, and the sun was up, but it's a good wind, and the water is not warm. But we are going to Naples on Thursday, so.
Can I ask you a 2-part question, Toon?
That was part 1.
No.
See what I mean?
So my 2 questions for you are, what on this vacation, what are you most looking forward to? And then the second part is, what are you most looking forward to getting back home to?
Looking for, I just like, it's winter, and so all the snow and everything, it's just nice to have a little break away from it. So walking around in a t-shirt is pretty nice right now. So that's nice. I do like the ocean. My wife likes it a lot more. I think hopefully Naples, or if we can't get a good day in Naples, we might drive over to Miami, because that's an hour maybe to Miami from Naples. I'm not sure. We're camping. We got a camper this summer, a nice one. We used to have a pop-up, but it couldn't. It was old, so we have a newer camper. My wife saved up a lot for quite a while to get. She loves camping too, so
that's cool.
Yeah. So that what am I looking forward to getting back to?
Yeah.
I like stuff. I don't dislike work.
I like that. I like stuff.
Yeah.
I like stuff. I'm doing the case closed. He likes stuff, guys. I like it. I like stuff.
King Cruz says, if I make it to Miami, hit me up, beers on me. That's safe for you, King Crew. I don't like beers, but we might Friday or Saturday. We might be in Miami if the weather in Naples isn't good. And will I
like to drink, Toon? Do they know what
What's
you like
that?
to drink? Because I know. Do people know what you like to drink? Do the fans know?
Probably.
Allegedly.
I don't know.
Do we get them to guess? And then, I don't know. We'll play like a game of it. If they guess that they're your different kind of drink, because I know, and I don't know if they know, right? Because you didn't show the whole fans last time, right?
Everybody says tabs.
No, that's not it, guys. That's not it. That's not it. You got to guess again. Guess again. Guess again. Super chats. Well, he'll tell you. If you guys are higher super chat, he'll tell you what it is. Higher super chat, he'll tell you.
I think people do, but we'll see. But yeah, will I meet Astronomy Live? I don't know. I don't know where Astronomy Live lives. I thought about contacting Reds, but my doctor, Reds Rhetoric, my doctor cautioned me against it. Said I could go blind. I didn't want to go blind. I don't know. I think it would be. I wouldn't mind meeting anybody, but it's family time, so I don't want to take too much away. I'm already taken out this night. Reds isn't in Florida anymore. What? I didn't know he had moved.
I got a question for you, Toon.
Yes.
So how long have you been driving now so far? You got in how long? Like a couple days?
We left on Friday. We wanted to get. Yeah, it took us 3 days to get here or 2.5. We left Friday, New Year's Day, and then we didn't leave until noon. We wanted to leave at 9, and then we hit the remnants of an ice storm, which was terrible. There's cars. We saw 30 cars in the ditch, and I'm like, yeah, we're from Minnesota, but this is still a lot of cars in the ditch. Let's stop. So we stopped in.
Next question is, what was the biggest lesson you learned on this drive? You must have learned something. There must have been something you learned on this drive.
I don't know. We drive. Here's what we do. We go cheap. We stop at Walmart because Walmart will let you stay in their parking lot for free. So
yeah.
And it doesn't matter if we're in a camper. No, not just in a camper. In any vehicle, we drive until whoever's driving is like, yeah, that's as far as we can go. Then we find the next Walmart, and that's where we sleep for the night. You wake up, you go inside, take care of business, and keep driving.
I didn't know that. Walmart. I said that's something I just learned right now.
Yeah.
In my town, we had such a problem with people abusing that system for like local living styles, and whatnot. Yeah, the city passed a bylaw. We don't care about Walmart's rules. Ain't happening.
Imagine going to a city with a Walmart, like a city out in the parking lot, like tents, and everyone just living in the parking lot. I'm just like, what happened here?
Yeah. We had 40 or 50 vehicles in our parking lot every night at our Walmart, and they were all locals that were just living in their vehicles. And the city got a little bit sick of it,
Yeah, that's not what they intend.
Yeah.
So,
Walmart parking lot, obviously. Where else would I live?
So yeah, Mr. United for the Children says party at MC Toon's house. I have I did not bring all 33 kids with me. Some are home.
And don't even see that guy's name, 33.
You see?
I gave them strict instructions that if they are going to have a party,
to kill.
That they have to have a punk band at the party. So that's my standing rule. If they're going to have a party without my permission, they at least have to have a punk band. So you set the bar high. If you're going to do it right.
And film it too, so that way it can be viral.
Absolutely. And so if you've seen the movie Yours, Mine, and Ours, the band Hawk Nelson was the band, Canadians, by the way. They were the band in that movie. And I said, bonus points if you actually get Hawk Nelson.
Listen, guys, he's lying to you. Listen, me and Toon have been talking for days. He knows his kids are planning a party, and he has video cameras set up. He's going to film it all. He's going to make a video out of it. He's going to air it on his channel when he gets back. Be ready for it, guys.
I am actually slated to do some editing.
Yeah. Craziest party ever. When Toon goes out. Like play.
Yeah. But now the problem is Hawk Nelson isn't so much punk anymore. So I'm like, you got to get on to play their old stuff.
So, yeah, I don't want to bring something up that might be a little bit bad, but can we give like a little bit of a moment of a pause for your friend? You have a fallen friend. Can we say a moment of him or say a word for him?
Oh yeah. Well, so he's talking about Bullionator, who I did mention last week, and being that I'm traveling and I needed somebody to produce, I was going to ask Bull, and he passed away. And I don't know yet. I don't know if there's update on what happened, but his landlord found him dead on the 26th of December in his apartment. So Rhetoric is a good friend of Bull, so he was taking care of stuff. So just I don't know. He was a good guy. He produced some stuff for me, and always did a great job. Yeah, all we know is
prayer for his family, guys. For his family. Yeah.
Maybe. So Morpheus says maybe I should email Mark Steele. I do. I email Mark Steele screenshots of comments on to videos, and he has stopped responding.
I'm surprised he didn't block you.
I don't know if Mark Steele knows enough about computers to block me in email.
Hey, we do have some positive news, though. We're in talks with Mariana Spring, trying to get you that interview. That's a positive.
Oh, yeah.
Tell them, we're trying to get that going.
So somebody's asked, can I get to Discord? Yes, I can get to Discord. Let's see. Somebody's talking about Stellar Cart, another punk band. I've not actually seen Stellar Cart.
Me either. I like the name already, though.
Yeah. So has Simon blocked me? MC Toon says the Splinter Dragon. There's too many Simons to know which one you're talking about.
Perry?
There's Simon Perry. And there's Simon Ramos, who's Yep.
It was Perry.
Yeah. He blocks and unblocks me at times. I don't pay him much attention. He's kind of boring because all he does is post memes and then say, "You're brain dead if you don't believe what I believe," and then doesn't have any evidence.
That's what they all do, bro. What do you mean that he bores you? They all do the same thing.
I think he's like the most extreme, like caricature of that behavior.
Seen some extreme ones, bro. I've seen some, man. Like, listen, there's been some that just.
Oh yeah.
Some can carry a conversation a bit more, whereas others just start doing that. What about this and what about that? And they can't even follow a train of thought. And those are the ones that really get all quick, right?
Yeah, and that's Simon Perry. He'll say something, and I'll say, all right, well, can you support it? Then he posts a different meme, right? First of all, a meme isn't science. Can you how about some actual science?
Yeah.
And rather than doing a science, he just says doing a science. Rather than posting some science, he changes the topic and posts another meme.
Yeah.
So,
which is just helpful. It's really a way to get to the bottom of a discussion.
Yeah, it does nothing.
I think they really want to believe it themselves. I think they really just want to believe it. Like, they really do, man. And it's kind of sad. Like, some of them, like, they really want to believe it's flat.
Calling Dr. Kruger.
Who's Dr. Kruger?
Dunning-Kruger effect. Yeah.
It's that people with low skill in a topic but are just getting a little bit of information on it tend to think that they're very knowledgeable about something, so they greatly overestimate their expertise.
A little knowledge can be a bad thing was never something that was supposed to be taken lightly. A little knowledge is only supposed to wet your whistle so you can get to where you need to go.
Yeah. So, let me check again.
I don't mind the guy, but yeah, I just can't. I can't, because he messages me all the time, like, and it's hard for me to, like, just because I got a lot of fans who message me all the time, and I try to, like, message everyone back, but sometimes it just gets too much, so I just gotta, like.
Oh yeah. You can only go so far with time, John. You can't literally just sit there for hours or whatever, right?
He'll talk to you for hours and saying the same stuff. Like, and it's just, I got things to do. I don't mind talking.
Yeah, that's
back
exactly
to earlier. I got a toilet to clean.
Wow. So this is probably the most interesting MC Toon live to date.
Really.
Well, it's different. It's definitely different. There's different dynamics. There's a different character added to the mix that I didn't know about, that everyone else knew about. I never knew there was a Dick Dawson. I'm like, I got blindsided with a Dick Dawson there. I don't mind it, but I'm just saying, like different dynamics, character arcs. This is turning into a real good show.
There's a lot of people in the debunking community.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh yes. With the way we have guests on our shows all the time, I've gotten to know a lot of people, and I've gotten to know a lot of good people. It's a really good scene.
Well, I'd love to come on your show, Dick.
For sure. You're gonna have to. We'll set it up when we're done here for sure, man.
So here's the thing: I'm only coming on if Toon's on with me. He's my sidekick. I want Toon on with me. Hey, it's a package deal.
I love that I'm John's sidekick.
Why did I get a picture? I got a mental picture of a small MC Toon Mr. Hat puppet there. Like, that was really funny.
Absolutely. I'm all for that. John, you should knit yourself an MC Toon puppet to have on.
Yeah, I gotta have one.
Amazing.
You should make me a shirt with an MC Toon puppet head on it, bro. That should be on the shirt.
Oh yes. Oh, I gotta design that shirt.
Have an MC Toon puppet and have like a hand in it, and like have like it'd be cool, bro.
I like it.
I'm gonna send John. I've been saying this for a while, that I'm gonna make a custom shirt for John and then ship it to him, and it gets more elaborate every time. I think there's gonna be a T-Rex on it because John doesn't think dinosaurs existed for some crazy reason, and then on the dinosaur, I think he's gonna have 5G tattooed on the dinosaur, right? Because John used to think 5G was bad, and he's fixed of that.
How about a unicorn dinosaur and the 5G tower is the unicorn thing?
Oh, yo, that's it.
There
that's
it is. There it is.
Hand, little MC Toon puppets on his hands.
We're gonna need a better artist than me.
I can get someone to do up the design if you need me to, bro.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, 7 says, is that Howard Stern top left? Now I don't know who's top left. I don't see
Dawson. They're thinking Dick Dawson's Howard Stern.
Oh,
you got called
yeah,
Howard
that's me.
Dick?
You need your sunglasses.
Yeah,
Where's the sunglasses?
That's a compliment, guys. Hey, that's a compliment to Dick. There we go.
There it is. There's
All
the
right.
sunglasses.
Nice.
Wow. Do I feel stupid right now? I'm just,
Sounds just like him too.
Oh, and
does he have any?
Dion
Well,
always wears sunglasses.
He's missing everything on. He don't ever ask him to come back again. He's done. He's no strike three. He doesn't get a strike three. We'll give him one more chance, probably.
That is the challenge. So last week I had while we were talking, John, we had Jason in the chat. And Jason, I challenged him on Instagram to debate me, and so we're tentatively set up for next week, but we might be traveling, so I might have to push that back a week. So 2 weeks from tonight, I do have confirmed. What's his name? He's a concaver. That Sam Hancock. Yes, because Flat Earth isn't bad enough. They had to go.
I know.
So Sam Hancock is he? If you look at my comments, he posts on just thread after thread after thread. He doesn't talk to them. He just posts links.
I got a few on my videos now from you. They're on my videos spamming me now, bro. Because they hate you. They hate you, so they're on me spamming me now. I love it. More comments is better, honestly.
Yeah. So
fingertip diarrhea.
There's a limit to it. So when YouTube flags them as bulk, and it's just somebody just posting a link without a conversation, I let YouTube's decision stand. If somebody wants to have a conversation and it gets blocked by YouTube, I almost always approve it, because I want people.
There's nothing wrong with letting people show how stupid they are. But if they're going to do it in a monologue, I'm now just, speaking to the crowd way. Sorry, this is not your forum.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's 2 weeks from tonight on, but that's the early stream because he's in England. So, he thinks, read his comments. He thinks he's Messiah. That's what he says.
Oh my!
Just like
you did just say that.
No, not.
I did. Yeah. In his comments, he says that. So, and it's a weird thing about concavers, because the previous one, Lord Stephen Christ, he calls himself, thought the same thing.
So he's just deceived.
LSC, he for short, and he got arrested though for threatening to kill the president. So,
well, the Messiah would never get him arrested for one thing, and the Messiah would never threaten to kill the president for another.
Yeah. Anyways,
that's for sure.
Well, not unless the president was running a church that was taken from the poor too much. Oh yeah, right. He's already done that though. Yeah, why do it again?
Yeah.
So anyway, that's that guy. I think.
Toon, can I ask? Honestly, Toon, I need a permission. I'm like as a kid in school. My back's starting to hurt. Can I get up, please, sir, and heat up my magic bag, please? And I'll be right back. You talk to Dick. I just wanted to make sure we're full to. I'm right back.
I'm glad you asked.
I thought he was going to ask if he could go take a leak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's proof, guys.
Well,
magic bag right here. Gonna heat that up quick. Magic bag.
Speaking of taking a leak, if we're telling stories, I'll come back. I'll come back to this story here.
Story time.
So in 7.
Yeah, now we're doing the yellow stream by IP standing.
Yep. well, I was sitting. So this is 7th grade, and study hall, end of the school day study hall, and some of the kids had been messing around, and the teacher was upset, and he's like, "No more bathroom," so nobody else can go to the bathroom. Well, I was the nerd sitting in the back of the room on the computer, and I'm like, I gotta go, but he won't let anybody go. So I went. And just as I went, the bell rang, and I'm like, saved by the bell. Well, no, I was not saved, because the kid right in the back corner of the room looks over, sees the puddle, and yells, pissed his pants. And everybody who was previously almost out of the room turned around and starts walking towards me. So I run out, run into the bathroom, and stay in the bathroom until the school is empty, which means I missed my bus. So I started walking. Wet jeans, walking.
Fun. Must have been a real comfortable guy when you got home. Must have felt great.
Yep, it was super. I walked to where my dad's office was, and went in there, and he's like, okay, well, we'll go home soon. Well, he had work to do, so I had to sit there for way too long. Yeah, so there you go.
Ouch.
Oh,
that's
right.
That feels a lot better, guys. Thank you. Toon, I appreciate the hospitality of you letting me do that.
Anytime.
I'm still not sure if he's leaning on it or sitting on it, to be honest, but that's just an observation.
No, yeah. He got me. Ooh, he's got me.
So Morpheus.
It is. Sorry, Toon, go ahead.
Yeah, he says we should play some of Dion's moon videos.
Yeah, let's play some. Let's make fun of him a little bit.
That's
I'll moon videos, eh? Well, okay. Where do I find his channel here?
I'll send it to you here in.
Yeah, I got it open. Yeah.
Discord, and
perfect.
There you go. So sent to Discord. So, oh my goodness.
Should I make some popcorn or something? Or what?
Oh, there's no way any of this can be any good. I don't, surprisingly, I don't watch stuff.
Is any of this even
in the
like
dome, he says.
Is all of this safe for your channel?
Yeah, have you watched it too? Have you already watched it before? Have you pre-watched it?
I have not.
Because I'm seeing one that says alien abductions are real, like.
Yeah, but that's 12 minutes.
Project Bluebeam, obviously not real. Come on, we talk about some real stuff. Project Bluebeam, guys, come on, for real though. NASA lies, obviously.
Now, I can't. I don't know if I can preview these. Now, oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not able to really preview these. So he has one that's bow staff training, I think. Yeah, bow staff demo. That's a whole.
This guy scares the hell out of me, man.
Oh, there's one. He's in the bathtub for 6 minutes. Nope, don't play that.
It's this guy. No way. We did that bathtub video on the Shells Toon, and it's just this side of scary, buddy. Don't do it. Oh no.
I just sent you
a
video, MC Toon.
You sent me a video?
Yeah, Project Bluebeam, but it's a guy, the way he explains it, really smart. You should watch it. I'm telling you, put it on. It's good for the fans too.
It probably sounds. It's probably all crap, right?
No, it's not crap. This guy's really smart. This guy just explains it. He doesn't say anything about it. He just explains what it is.
Oh, I'm sure.
He doesn't believe in it. He just explains the story of it.
Oh, I see. Okay. Dick, I sent that to you also, but it's a Facebook link, so it'll have to unwrap it. So,
Oh, okay.
Like a present, like a real beautiful present on Christmas morning, Dick.
so Facty is wondering, why am I in the dark? I
lost power. So send him some super chats. He lost his power, guys.
I'm camping. I'm camping. Oh, I did have Rob. I missed a couple super chats. I'm sorry. Glober Mom for $2 says mosquitoes or skeeters are Florida's state bird. They're also quite aggressive in Minnesota, but not this time of year.
Yeah.
And there's one right here. There's one right flying around here. Go get. And Rob Montgomery for $5 says DN couldn't get a good signal from his bathtub. And Gary IOW is a new member. Thank you very much, Gary.
I love Gary. Great guy.
So MC, can I ask you a question?
Okay. Well, first of all, cue up the bow staff demo.
Okay.
All right, and then if that blue beam one is, I don't know how long that is, but maybe.
Okay. Well, I got blue beam up, and what's the other one? The bow staff. Okay, where is that? Okay. Yeah, got it.
All right, John. What's your question?
All I want from you is if you watch the blue beam one, explain to me why it can't happen the way he explained, because all he does is explain what the theory is. But I want you to explain to me why that theory can't be possible. Is that possible? You do that for me?
I can, yes.
Try, yeah, at least, yeah. Because that way,
I'll try.
And saying why that is not possible, because I believe that this theory is real and it's going to happen. I really do. And you know what? Hey, I want you to tell me why it couldn't, because I trust you. That's what I'm saying. I trust you, so maybe you can tell me some stuff.
All right.
All right. So, oh, wait a minute. My system went nuts, but I think I just got it back. Yeah, here we go. All right. So, okay. And you guys should hear it. Should be all good. Well,
I didn't see any of it. I only heard it.
Oh, right. Because remember, John didn't the whole when I was I forgot. I should have turned the feedback on for that. I wasn't thinking about that. Yeah. So yeah, he's interesting.
Oh, all right. So I'm watching it now. Oh my gosh, he's
pretty cool. I like him. So
I don't think he's received any actual training. I think it's just him and oh my gosh.
He's one step away from the Star Wars kid from a bunch of years ago, remember?
I know, he's a little better than that. He doesn't. So I have a black belt, second degree, and we had to do some staff training for the second degree, and I don't think he's received any actual training.
No, Toon, I'm a brown belt in Taekwondo, and there's no way that man has been trained by anybody except for movies.
Yes, movies. It's the Star Wars kid.
It is.
Oh, it's Dwight Schrute's older brother.
John Rodriguez, the Star Wars kid, did it way better.
I don't know. I think this is a common thing. When I was in middle school, my friend and I invented a martial art, and we did nothing other than talk about what color the belts would be. That was it. That was it. So yeah, since then I wanted to study martial arts. So finally, as an adult, I did. So I've had about 2 years since I've studied it actively.
Oh, so it's still pretty fresh for you.
Yes.
For me, I did this all during my teenage years, so it's just so long ago.
Gary IOW says, IOW says, I could take him down with drinking straws. Ooh, King Crew is a 7th Dan. Very nice.
Very impressive. Cool.
Yeah. And he's
exactly, King.
Go ahead.
Well, do you guys want to check out this New World Order or Complete Hoax Blue Beam?
How long
yes,
is
we
it?
do, guys. Yes, we do. Everyone type yes in the comments if we do. Come on. Don't get me upset, guys, or I will leave. No, I won't leave. I'm lying. I'm not leaving.
Yeah, it's 7 minutes, so I thought maybe 1.25 speed.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. And here, I'll turn on the feed for you guys back through. There we go. All right. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Careful what you wish for.
Hey, it's Mike Chen. You know, there are a lot of rumors out there of various speculations regarding paranormal phenomena, as well as theories concerning the existence of mythical, supernatural, and extraterrestrial beings. We've also heard of complicated conspiracy theories about secret organizations and shady government institutions plotting to destabilize modern society and establish a new world ruled only by a handful of powerful and incredibly wealthy individuals. And out of the so many grand conspiracy theories that have been proposed for the past several decades, perhaps this one stands out among the rest. It's called Project Bluebeam. It's a topic a lot of you guys wanted me to cover on this channel, so let's talk about it. Now, if you've never heard of this before, you might be wondering, what is Project Bluebeam? Essentially, proponents of this conspiracy theory claims that NASA is plotting together with the United Nations to introduce a new age religion to the citizens of the world, which will be headed by none other than the Antichrist. And by orchestrating the second coming of the Messiah through the use of advanced and top secret holographic technology, the public will then have no other choice but to embrace the new world order that these faceless organizations plan to establish. Now, supposedly, this elaborate theory was developed in the 1990s by a Canadian journalist and conspiracy theorist named Sergei Monast. He later publicized his beliefs on NASA's plan to take over the world by conducting lectures in the mid-1990s and by publishing his book titled Project Bluebeam NASA in 1994. According to Monast, without a universal belief in a new age religion, the success of the New World Order will be impossible. He believed that without religion, a dictatorial government in the new world that NASA plans to create would have no chance of succeeding. And so, in order to introduce a new age religion and successfully crown the chosen Antichrist as people's spiritual leader, NASA's Project Bluebeam entails 4 very difficult but very crucial steps. The first step of the project is to distort and destroy all existing archaeological knowledge. And to do this, artificial earthquakes will be set off in strategic locations across the globe where new discoveries containing falsified information will be made. This fabricated knowledge will point out the errors of existing religious doctrines, which in turn will supposedly shake the faith of Christians and Muslims and convince them to abandon their misguided beliefs. And with the people's current way of thinking destroyed, NASA and the UN can then easily indoctrinate everyone with new ideals. Step 2 of Project Bluebeam involves orchestrating what Monast referred to as a gigantic space show. To complete this stage of the conspiracy, NASA will be using a highly advanced laser technology to project 3-dimensional optical holograms in different areas of the globe. These holographic images will resemble the appearance of the deity that's most predominant in a specific region and is capable of speaking all existing languages. And before this space show ends, the hologram of these deities will morph into a single god, the Antichrist. Monast mentioned in his book that the purpose of staging a holographic falsification of this new one god is to dissolve the world's social order and to cause religious disorder on a massive scale. Nations will turn against each other, and there will be political anarchy and utter chaos exacerbated by some global catastrophe. The pandemonium will convince the people to abolish all religions and to support the Antichrist in making way for the golden age of mankind. And if that's not terrifying enough, step 3 is even more convoluted and harrowing than the first 2 stages. This one involves what Monast referred to as a telepathic electronic two-way communication, which entails tricking people into thinking that their god is communicating with them through telepathy. But in reality, this artificial thought is just transmitted to every individual through low-frequency radio waves. This will be followed by the 4th and the last step, which involves what Monast event called the Universal Supernatural Manifestations using electronic means. This stage of the plan entails 3 kinds of orientations. The first orientation is to convince the public that the world is about to be invaded by extraterrestrial beings. Because of the huge threat to mankind's existence, every major nation will feel compelled to strike back using nuclear weaponry. However, the invasion will later turn out to be false, and the UN will have enough grounds to order the disarming of all nuclear weapons. The second orientation involves leading Christians to believe that the rapture is upon them, while the third involves a combination of electronic and supernatural forces, because by this time, all types of electronic equipment and appliances will have a microchip installed in them. This will allow waves to be transmitted through optical fibers, coax cables, as well as electrical and phone lines, which in turn will push people to the brink of madness and hysteria, and even hypnotize them into committing suicide and murder. As for what happens after completing all 4 steps, Monast wrote the following in his book. After the night of the 1,000 stars, worldwide populations will ready for the new Messiah to re-establish order and peace at any cost, even at the cost of abdication of freedom. And once the world has welcomed the establishment of the new world order, everyone left will be forced to swear loyalty to Lucifer, and those who resist, on the other hand, will suffer terrible fates. For example, he said children will be offered as human sacrifices, prisoners will be used as subjects of various medical experiments and as involuntary organ donors. Some will be executed, while those that could be rehabilitated will be sent to re-education camps. And to rejoin society, they must repent their crimes on television and learn to embrace the new global government. Now, Monast's theory surrounding Project Bluebeam paints a pretty unsavory picture of a world that no one wants to be a part of, and most people would not even dare to imagine. And all this is really hard to believe. But those who choose to believe that there is some truth in Monast's allegations about NASA, the UN, and the Bluebeam Project have raised several evidences to support their claim. First is the suspicious death of the proponents researching about Project Bluebeam, as Monast and an unnamed journalist working on the same theory died of heart attacks within weeks of each other. Neither one of them purportedly had a history of heart disease in their family, and it is believed that they were actually assassinated. Recent unusual events have also been raised by these believers as proof that Project Bluebeam does exist. For example, in June of 2017, around 2,000 people in different parts of the US reported witnessing unusual bright and colored lights appearing in the night sky. They looked a lot like UFOs hovering over our planet as if they were about to invade. In the end, NASA claimed the responsibility for the event, as the multicolored artificial clouds in the sky were supposedly produced by the agency's Malamute-sounding rocket. Most people thought nothing more of the luminescent clouds they saw after NASA called it an early Independence Day fireworks display. A few, however, insist that the space agency was testing technologies that could be used to instill fear among the public. And as for those who regard Project Bluebeam as nothing more than a hoax, they claim that the actual source of the theory can be found in an unmade Star Trek film script. The plot of this story involved a spaceship floating in the sky which sent down beings that resembled religious prophets like Jesus Christ. The idea did not take off in the 1970s, but it was eventually reworked as a plot for an episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation in the 1990s. At this point, Project Bluebeam has been widely debunked not only by mainstream scientists, but also within the community of unconventional theorists, as Monast's allegations cast doubt on the existence of other disputed phenomena such as supernatural and extraterrestrial beings. And so today, many regard Project Bluebeam as really nothing more than a fictitious theory inspired by a famous science fiction franchise. After all, it's hard enough for some people to believe that UFO sightings are proof of extraterrestrial presence on Earth, but to have us automatically accept that they are just holographic simulations projected by our own government to basically make us believe that the rapture is upon us in order to usher in a new world, it's just too tall in order. So this is definitely a conspiracy theory I really don't buy into at all. And this guy seems to know a lot about this very detailed plan to take over the planet. I mean, did Dr. Evil just kind of leave world-dominating plans just on the coffee table one night? So really don't buy it, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I'll see you later.
All right, Toon, let me know what you think. He asked you, what do you think?
Yeah, it's all pretty crazy.
It does sound crazy, yeah.
The holographic lasers, are they embedded? Are they stuck to sharks? Because if they're stuck to sharks, I'm in. But
I feel
but
like
if they're not,
I feel like they're gonna these. What about all these Starlink satellites that are going? I just don't trust it, Toon. I don't trust it. I don't trust the government. I don't.
So just saying, what about all these Starlink satellites? You need more than just what about all these satellites, right?
Okay,
because
so
satellites
you're telling me that this could never be possible ever.
So to project a hologram into the sky, have you ever seen holograms? They suck.
I've been looking them up, man. There's some pretty good ones, yo. There's some pretty good ones. Come on now. You can find some pretty good ones with enough money. Yeah, there's a dragon flying in the sky.
Yeah, that was not a hologram. That was video.
That's the beginning stages of a hologram. Come on, now they're working on the real thing.
It was a full, just added in effect. It wasn't something that people in the crowd saw. He's talking about it was in Brazil, right? In a.
Let's play the video. Let's show the people. Bring it up, guys. Let's bring it up for them.
So, I mean, maybe you'd have to find it or something.
Just look at a 5G dragon in the sky. Just go YouTube it. It's 5G dragon. You see it. It's from 5G. 5G put it out.
Yeah, it's. So here, I sent this to Dion on Sunday. I said I have things set up for Tuesday. I have a friend producing. Is your ankle well enough? Are you confident you will be there? He said yesterday. He said yes. And then just a little bit ago, he said, "Oh no, I thought it was tomorrow."
Wow.
I'm calling BS, BS, BS. Not a chance.
Yeah. Yeah. He's talking crap.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I sent him.
Those are the words from the anal cavity all the way.
I said, "Well, can you come on now?" So he didn't ask it. So holograms, that 5G dragon, as you say, it was it was actually.
Is it from a telecom company?
Yeah.
Is it like an advertisement?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what they did is they did an augmented reality thing for people. Of course, nobody has the 5G phones yet, so it didn't do any good. But it was you look at it on your phone, right? And it positions on your phone, just like in Pokemon Go. It overlays a cartoon on top of reality. So it takes what your phone is seeing and adds it on top. That's what it was. So, and the video was just, it was just a special effect. So
is Dion coming on?
I don't know.
Wow.
I doubt it.
He's not ready. He needs to get the shower and changed and dressed. And
he has to get into the bathtub.
He probably has to hide the massive pump jar of lube beside his. No, I'll just leave.
It's his mom has him doing chores. He's got to clean the bathroom before he can live stream from it.
Have you ever seen the show Under the Dome, MC Toon?
The show,
the TV show Under the Dome, where they're trapped under a dome.
No.
Oh, I just wondering if you did, because I'm sure a lot of flat earthers probably use that as like a reference.
They go right to Truman, man. I haven't heard them use that show yet.
What show do they go to?
Truman Show.
Truman. Yeah, they always use that movie. It drives me crazy. Every time I even see an image of the Truman Show, I hear Dubé's voice in the back of my head. It's just the most horrific experience.
I did love Logan Paul's movie, though. That was funny. That made me laugh. Did you see Logan Paul's movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was hilarious. That made me laugh so hard, bro. Oh.
Yeah, he trolled poor. I would say poor Robbie. I almost said poor Robbie Davidson, but I've met Robbie Davidson. He's a turd. He's a turd. I don't like echo chambers, right? I think they're pretty stupid. If your truth is so fragile that you have to block people that disagree with you, then your truth is not truth.
Yeah.
Right. So Robbie Davidson's YouTube channel, I tried commenting on there, got blocked. And I was nice. I don't swear. I don't insult. I'm not just right. I'll just come in with challenging questions. So I get immediately blocked in there. So I was blocked on his YouTube channel, went to the Flat Earth Global Convention in Texas. He kicked us out, myself and Team Skeptic. We were just in the lobby.
Wow.
Just the lobby. Kicked us out. So
I remember this
party,
well.
You're a party crasher, Toon. Wow, way to go.
I don't know. Oh, I hear a siren. I hope it's for me.
Uh-oh.
Serial killers everyone's warned you about. So they're coming for you.
So let's see. I bet that I like this from Mr. Autopants. I bet within 10 years we will have a mental health diagnosis that involves some kind of spectrum of conspiratorial belief. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
There's a few of the standard diagnosis that can be applied. But the conspiratorial belief system on its own has really encompassed a few together to become more than the sum of its parts, and might just justify a whole new, I could see that.
There's a group on Twitter that I don't do a whole lot on Twitter anymore, but
cesspool.
It's and the threading is real difficult. You can't have a conversation as easily.
I get lost so quick.
Yeah. So anyway, so there's this group of people that I'm in a direct message chat with a group of them, and they're referencing some guy talking about this guy, and like I go and I look at his stuff, and it is out there, really just crazy stuff. I'm like, this guy has obvious mental issues, and all of these things, flat earth, 5G, targeted individuals, anti-vax, claims of viruses not existing, all this stuff, just the whole thing. And like, but he's like dangerously gone. And I'm like, all these things online that feed these gullible people that can't distinguish simple stuff that just isn't true, and more complicated stuff that isn't true. Yeah, I would not be surprised if there gets to be some sort of a psychology type diagnosis to really, maybe there already is. I don't know.
Yeah,
I just learned something really cool. I'm looking at the bottom of this, and everything you're saying, I'm reading. That's really cool, man.
Yeah.
I was reading.
That's one of my tricks.
What is that? Is he commenting while he's talking? I was like, that's so cool.
I can type so fast, I'm transcribing as we go. That's just one of the things I can do.
Oh, is he really? Is that what you're doing?
No. It's Google Meets, man.
Yeah, it's a feature of Google Meets.
You're the best.
That was a good one.
So the Splintered Dragon says, what about chiropractics? I do not take that stance with chiropractics. There are absolutely wacky out there chiropractors. But there is also science and evidence-based chiropractics. So there's a gamut, a whole range of what are you doing, John? John, you're moving your chair or something. We hear it. Maybe he doesn't hear. All right. My low back hurt for a long time, and I couldn't get relief and so I went to a chiropractor, and the first or second time I went there, he x-rayed me, and he brings in the x-ray. He goes, look, your right leg is 11 millimeters shorter. I go, what are you talking about? He goes, oh, here, look. And he puts up the x-ray, and he puts a thing in there to measure it. And I'm like, yeah, but is the floor flat? He's like, yep, the floor's flat. Like, he's gone through these before. And I'm like, really? So he goes, here, you just need, it's 11 millimeters shorter. On average, people vary by about 5 millimeters. Here's a 6 millimeter insert to put in your shoe. Back pain for years gone.
Wow. I have to look into this because I've got a lower back that hates the rest of my body. It's terrible. I mean, I am 50 years old, so I mean, it's kind of time, but even still, anything that could help, I'm into, for sure.
So now, on the other hand, there are chiropractors that do applied kinesiology, which is not kinesiology. It's different. And that's where they'll hold your arm out, and they'll press somewhere, and then they'll see if your arm is weak when they press somewhere, or they'll press somewhere else, press it, right? They keep, they're like, oh, well, yes, well, since I touched there and you got weak there, I need to do something there. I've been to those chiropractors, right? Remember, growing up, I went to, my mom was into stuff, some wacky stuff. So I think that's part of how I got into debunking things. Like I was debunking my mom's stuff for years. So um, she has a structured water thing. She only drinks water that's gone through her structured water deal. I asked her how it works. She couldn't explain it. Anyway, so I've been to these chiropractors. They didn't do anything. So I'm very familiar with those, but I do. I have a membership that I go to actually about once a week, and a chiropractor. So I don't tell him what's bothering me. If there's something in my back bothering me, I don't tell him, and he finds it every time. So
33 is going savage in the chat, but everybody's on it. No worries.
Yes, it is part of the fun of a Toon live stream to play Whack-a-Flurf.
Yeah. We call it tennis, but I do try to let them as much as we can talk until we get to the hate speech and stuff, right? I don't mind the moronics, I don't mind that. And people like arguing in the chat with them, like what's his name? Why can't I remember his name right now? Darn it, pissed me off. But there's one guy in the community, in the scene, and he's just the most vicious commenter in the live chats when he's dealing with the flurfs. And you can see he gets frustrated when they get timed out too much, right? I've lost a blank. I've got to, since I don't allegedly, sit here off camera, I got to run upstairs. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Hey, Toon, can you guide me through a little bit of a technical error, Toon? So I plugged in my headphones and put my headphones in, and it was too loud, and somehow it lowered my volume. I can't hear it loud enough. Where would I go to settings to try to turn it back up? Because I'm having a hard time hearing you. Where would I go on my computer?
Well, do you have a volume up and down button on your keyboard?
But it's saying full. It's saying it's saying it's top level, but it's not. It wasn't. It's somehow lower. I got to the actual settings of where would I want to max? Where would I go for settings for volume? You think on Mac?
Well,
and I got a message from Simon. I'm seeing a message from Simon in Facebook. He's probably seen me talking about him. Probably mad at me. I don't even know. I don't even want to open it up.
Yep. I don't know, because in meets you don't have volume control. So I don't know.
Well, because when I put my headphones in and took them back out, it went lower for some reason. I'm having a hard time hearing. I wonder if he can turn me up a little bit, or how can he control my computer so I can hear on my computer? That doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
Should I open the message and see what Simon's saying? Oh my goodness.
Beast Militia does not like MXPX. Oh my gosh. I'm not a big MXPX fan. I'd rather
we're gonna read this message live. Phone call to Dawson on 5 Live and most, if not all, BBC radio stations. Bomb. Nice one. That's from Simon Perry, guys.
He doesn't make much sense.
I had no idea. So if you're watching Simon, that was a shout out to you. That was for free. Can we ask Dick? Can you turn up the volume somehow so I can? I don't know what's going on.
What's up? Say that again.
He's away.
When I plug my headphones in, to try to listen to it, but somehow it turned the volume down on my whole laptop. I don't know if maybe it's turned down because I can't hear what Toon's saying, and I don't know if it's my Mac or whatever.
Oh, that's a Meets thing. If you switch audio devices while using the Meet, just refresh Safari if that's what you're using, or Chrome.
Yeah, okay, cool.
And join the Meet again, because what's going on is the audio settings. Yeah. I was a Mac tech, so I know both sides of the coin well. He'll be good now.
Sorry, I'm back. Yeah. Look at that. There we go.
All good now?
Oh yeah, there we go. See the CMC? I knew something was up, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Tripping for a minute there. I was like,
Dick, you should jump into my my Discord server.
Okay.
And I'll tag you there, and grab that. Somebody did a little bit of a Jon Snow picture.
No way.
Oh yes.
Am I in general?
Yeah, right in general. There.
Yeah, got it.
Can you put that on the screen there?
Coming right up. like it.
So, all right. So somebody was asking. Let's see, who was it? Let's see. Oh, first MXPX. I like MXPX, okay, but I like Blink. Probably I'll take Blink instead. Blink 182.
I like Blink 182 a lot.
So, let's see. I think I did miss a couple. Let me know, Dick, when you have it up there.
That looks more like
it's
you, MC. That's our puppet. The puppet's on there. Look at that. Yo, that's perfect. That's a perfect shirt right there, guy. That's it. But it's not a T-Rex, though. But who cares, really?
I'll say this: when Ryder a Dinosaur sees that, he's going to lose his mind.
The puppet on the hands, though, is the best.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I like it.
There you go. You got
Too funny.
All right, I'll put that on a shirt. All right. All right, hold on a second. I got to read a couple super chats here. Let's see. We've got C4 for $5 said, good night, everybody, except for GPS. So, and we've got General E. Shady for $2 says, as balanced and dexterous as a drunk elephant. I believe that is Dion Smo's bow staff demo.
Must be.
PhD Tony, I think, is responding to my my comment to Robbie Davidson that got me blocked on his channel. Said, okay, you don't swear, you don't insult MC Toon, but I'm detecting some definite gloating.
Oh no, you can't say he doesn't insult. That's not fair, because he has the single best insult ever in the history of a debate. It was just so clean. The moron didn't even catch it. Right? That was, oh, I'm sorry. Did I interrupt the beginning of your sentence with the middle of mine?
You're close. You're close. Did the middle of my sentence interrupt the beginning of your sentence?
Oh, that's it. Yeah. That is the single greatest line in the history of debates. I just love it.
I have to be honest. I took that from somebody else, somebody I worked with. So
I'm sure he took that from someone else too, though, bro. It's just a line of people taking it from someone else.
Probably.
Picasso himself said, "Good artists create, great artists steal." That's a fact of life, man.
And I do love when FTFE tries to say it, because he never gets it right.
Oh, no, I'm in that group too. Great.
All right. Gary IOW for £2 says, for some kindling wood. Good show tonight. Thank you, Gary. And then Robert Williams for $1.99 says, how many flurfs know what CERN stands for? John, you're not a flurf, but what does CERN stand for?
I know that it's standing for something different back. I'd have to pull it up, but I know it stood for something different, and they kept it. I remember I knew about it. I read about it, and they just kept the meaning of it. Look it up. It stood for something different back in the day, but I have to look it up, man. There's a whole thing about it, bro. I can't tell you the exact answer because I really don't care. But I know there's some weird stuff going on there, bro. Straight up, some weird.
So that's a lot of words for I don't know.
Good ones, though. A lot of good ones. I picked the best words, bro. The best ones, and put them in there.
It is a it's both a French and a English phrase, and they kept the ordering for the French. And Dick, being that you're Canadian, can you read the French version?
Oh, I'm West Coast. You've got the wrong Canadian here. That's just not going to happen.
Here either. It's like middle coast. There's no middle coast, so it's like this middle Canada.
Yeah, I took French in grade 9, but I was born in 1970, so good luck with that. You know.
Well, I'm not going to try to. It's the European Organization for Nuclear Research. Sorry, you cut out there.
Yeah, let's look it up then.
I just did. Yeah. European Organization for Nuclear Research.
But what did the abbreviation mean then?
European Organization for Nuclear Research.
Where does the C come from? What is the C silent? What is it?
it's spelled out or worded out from home country, so it's not English natural. It's kind of like the FIA are in control of most auto racing in Europe, and it's the Federation International Automobilia because it's in that country.
So here, the Council European pour la Research Nuclear. European Council for Nuclear Research. So in French, it's CERN. In English, it's ECNR.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. You're right. Wow, Toon for the win again, guys. Toon for the win again.
But we use CERN because, well, they dug the big hole and we honor them for it, right?
I still feel like they're messing with stuff we shouldn't mess with. Honestly, I don't know, man.
What stuff? Here's the thing. What stuff do you think they're messing with?
Dark matter, not the dark matter. What's the thing? What's that stuff they're trying to collide and they're trying to make? I don't need to keep these facts in my brain because it's a waste of space. But you know what it is, Toon. You know what it is. You know these facts.
All right, read the book Angels and Demons by Dan Brown. That'll really freak you out.
I watched
Dude.
Is the movie the same with the Tom Hanks?
I've not seen the movie. I've only read the book. I watched Da Vinci Code, but I've not seen Angels and Demons.
It's got a young Obi-Wan Kenobi in it.
Yeah, it's all pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed Tom Hanks in those movies.
So, young Obi-Wan. Who is that?
Ewan McGregor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, I haven't watched the movie. So, antimatter is the word you're thinking of, I think. John?
I hope so.
Is it me? Am I?
You're cutting out.
Is it me? Here, I'm gonna go into my room here.
He's got a little latency is what's going on. I think he's got a long ping, Tim.
It could be.
No, here's the thing, guys. My room has my Wi-Fi router, so it's like I'm away from my Wi-Fi router, and that's probably why it's going so bad. So I'm just gonna set up myself here, and then I'll be back normal.
In case for those watching along at home, he does have 5G all over his shirt.
Keep screwing everything up for you guys, man. Every time I can't get nothing right. So
all right,
I'm back now with better Wi-Fi.
It's all that time on the wall, John. It does it to people.
That's it.
So
behind the wall. I don't know if you know this, but I spent 9 years in prison behind the wall. So yeah.
Oh, well, welcome to freedom.
I've been out for over a year, man, and I'm telling you, like right out of prison into a pandemic, lockdown, quarantine. Here you go. I was prepared for this, man. I was prepared. I was just 9 years trained.
Yeah, I was going to say it's still great for you, right? You know, locked in your home instead of there. I mean, you're doing well.
Definitely, you're right.
Okay, John. Were you talking about antimatter?
Yes, I was talking about antimatter. Yes, I was going to say dark matter because I thought about Sheldon from Big Bang Theory going into dark matter. That's why I thought of dark matter. My bad.
So, what do you think they're messing with that they shouldn't mess with that they're doing with antimatter?
Okay, well, first of all, that stuff can explode into some stuff, right? Some big stuff could destroy a lot of stuff if they had a lot of it, right? Which is dangerous, potentially.
Well, even like 2 or 3 atoms of antimatter with no containment can make a pretty good mess of things.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I don't know if 1 or 2 atoms is enough, but certainly if they were to get a large amount, the problem is you can't easily get a large amount of it.
But who knows how much they even have? They could have a whole mountain full. We don't know.
A whole mountain full.
They could.
The problem is containment, because as soon as it touches matter, it annihilates. So you have to store it in a way that doesn't touch matter.
So they figured it out. They had to.
I got Toon, I got 33 just freaking out in your chat here trying to set up a debate with me. So I'll do that after, but we all know he's not going to show anyway. So, I mean...
Well, 33 doesn't have anything to do. He'll show. The problem is he has tricked and 2, was it 3? I don't know. He'll ask you 3. It's 3. He'll say if you dig a hole and you jump in feet first and you come out the other side of the earth, are you going to be upside down or right side up?
44 minutes.
Then he'll say if somebody's on the moon and then watches somebody get on a plane on the North Pole and fly to the South Pole, will they be upside down or right side up?
Well, relative to my position on the moon, the plane might be considered upside down, but relative to my position in the plane, it's right side up. I mean, that's not a question that can be answered.
Yeah.
But he's not going to even let you answer because he's going to interrupt you every time. He won't even let you. Honestly, you're just going to end up muting him, and you're going to be so sick of him, bro. Like we try.
Well, I mean, we've already gone over his 2 flat Earth things, so that's done. And then then the next thing is he's going to find the number 33 in different places, and therefore, and finding the number 33 somewhere somehow proves things. What he fails to do is to first show that 33 is that important, right? So
numerology proves conspiracy,
something like that. Yeah, he's got the order wrong. You need to first show that the number is somehow magical.
Yeah, isn't this causation, causality?
Yeah, it is. So that's the deal. But now, John, last week I had only one New Year's resolution.
And that was not to have 33 on again?
That for the year. Yeah, that is my New Year's resolution.
You know what the funny thing is, bro? He's just mad that all my videos combined on your channel have more than his video. Probably.
Yeah. Well, he's only been a guest once.
Well,
the other time that he thinks that he was the guest was actually Russian Vids, Fight the Flat Earth, and Red's Rhetoric. So do you think people and 33 was muted the whole time? So who were people there to see? 33 or Russian Vids, Fight the Flat Earth, and Red's Rhetoric? What do you think, Dick?
Yeah, well, let's see. I don't really know many people that know Fight and Red, so Jesus.
Yeah.
As they say in Newfoundland, Lord Thunder and Jesus, boy.
What? I have no idea what that was about. And he keeps going back. He says the number 4 most views on the channel. What are you talking about? No, you don't. We're muted that whole stream. Is that a Canadian joke there?
Yeah, that was a Newfoundlander thing. I did that for everybody in the chat that knows me to be a Canadian and whatnot, and it's just a little one of those Easter eggs, right? You got to toss them out now and then.
John, did you get that one at least?
The Newfoundland one? Honestly, no, because I'm from Nova Scotia, so it's like I don't really like. See, you know what? We get a lot. We get called Newfies a lot. That's Nova Scotians,
especially Cape Bretoners. Especially Cape Bretoners with the accent, right? But it's nowhere close if you actually know it.
Yeah, no, definitely not. You could tell a Caper from. Well, sometimes I don't know. When I was in prison, it was hard to tell the accent sometimes between Capers and Newfies because some of them were very thick. Like it's like it can be tough sometimes.
Yeah. But yeah, that's an old one from when, like my aunts and uncles' days, right? And I'm 50, so that's a pretty old one, right? I was just kind of testing it out. 33, never mind. You can email me at worldmodelfeud@gmail.com, and we can actually set something up. So yeah, okay, Snapperhead, we heard ya, yada, yada, yada. Anyway.
YOLO.
Yeah, he does. He's a racist, a sexist, and an incel. So just be wary of that.
Well, he doesn't maybe he has not seen me on the shills. 33. If you go over to a channel called iNetwork, EIE Network on YouTube, you'll see the last video was posted by me as a response to Robert Beatty, and you'll get an idea of actually who I am normally. And I'm not sure you've got the parts to step to what you think you're going to walk into, buddy.
Drop the link in the comments so everyone can check it out, because I wouldn't mind checking it out later too. Drop the link in the comments.
All right, while you're dropping the link, Cretan Ball for 5 Canadian says, I once worked with a Newfoundlander. I don't know.
Newfoundlander. Yeah.
Newfoundlander. Newfie, who said, "I'm so hungry, I could eat the arse off a low-flying goose."
I love it. You can check out the beginning. Oops, sorry. That's a good one. Okay. That got me good. Okay, here's the latest video I dropped on this Robert Beatty guy. Robert Beatty, for anybody who doesn't know, is somebody who has a beef with a few people on YouTube. I'm not even gonna, you know what I mean? And he tried to use the news of Booleanator to further his fight with somebody else. And it is horrifically disgusting, and it does not deserve lip service.
No. Definitely not. What's up?
Are you playing
I
it?
probably didn't turn too well.
Oh, was I going to play it? No. Toon, there's no way I can play this video on your show, dude. Holy
okay.
no. You will no. No. I went to the beer store before recording to get in the mood. You know what I mean? Like, it's really, really rough. You don't want it. No.
So, do you know? And the George said, he said, did you go to the future and pick up an elderly Canadian Jord? Apparently you're elderly. Sorry, Dick.
Oh,
I am though. I'm more often than not, I'm one of the elders of the stream. You know, we've got a couple in the iNetwork that are older than me. So, you know, I'm not always grandpa with the cane, but I wear it well. I don't mind. No problem.
That logical troglodyte. What is he? 7 million years old?
Yeah. Give or take an eon, but yeah.
Yep. So 33 is going on. Yeah. 33. We already took all of your tricks. We already covered them all. You're a zero trick pony now. You have none left. So
yeah, Toon's got no time for you, but I'll play ball once or twice because I haven't done it yet. But this is Toon's channel, so just literally know your place, right?
I'll come on with 33 with you, Dick. I'll come on that one with you. I'll come on and listen to him. He's so annoying, bro. You're gonna be after the show. Be like, man, I should have listened to you. And I'm like, you know what? That was entertaining at least.
Let's do it. Do it.
Yeah.
And 33, we'll call in an independent moderator, somebody that's not from my channel and my friend group at all. No problem.
Well, we'll make an MC Toon.
You want me? I could moderate.
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna ask you. I mean, you know, if you're gonna go for bear, load up, right? You know.
Oh yeah. He was when he was on, he was muted the whole time, and he just sat there waiting. He's waiting for his chance, and then he'd come in, he'd say his same old stupid thing. Hey Toon, Toon, hey Toon, if I'm on the moon, shut up, mute him.
But he says it in like a really disrespectful way, like Mick Toon. He just tries to like play like to make fun of you, like, you know what I mean? He does it on purpose.
Yeah. Let's see. 33 wears that helmet because he needs a protection, being a soft-skulled moron that he is. Small-time artist wondering who is this 33 guy and why won't he shut up?
What's this one? Here, hold on. He put one in that was, somebody moderated there. MC Toon gets so mad ever since I posted the low light video of his debate. What?
So I debated Russian vids and Russian. What was his? I think this one was the in Alaska. the vegetables are really big. Therefore, the Earth is flat, basically. So, I'm not. Anyway, that was his. And so then Russian Vid asked me what the radius of the Earth was. And I didn't have it off the top of my head. And so he thought he got me, as if knowing like little details like that makes the Earth flat, right? If you don't know them, therefore the Earth is flat. But of course, Russian Vids, I asked him, well, what's the height of the sun above the flat Earth if the Earth is flat? He's like, I don't know. So you don't know. So why would you think that me not having a detail that is measured, like right at the tip of my ready to go? Why is that a thing when you don't even know anything about what you think the Earth is shaped like? So he did this. He calls it the lowlights video, but it's pretty funny, in a boring way. Anyway, but he thinks I'm mad about that, but I love it. It's kind of funny. So I don't know. Go ahead and post it on Twitter again there, 33. Oh, there's another mosquito.
You know what's funny, MC2? You accidentally clickbaited all your fans, and everyone's not going to be mad because they love you that much.
What, to go look at 33's?
No. This whole video was nothing about CERN, and you know what I mean. It was just all about with the poop chat, and you totally clickbaited everybody thinking they're coming for CERN, but they got poop.
They thought they were coming for Dion Smo, but
crap said
Smo is a no-show.
No show Smo. No show Smo. That's his new nickname. No show Smo.
That's it.
Probably still peeing his pants in fear.
I'll tell you, the one that I was kind of nervous for, bro, was the Mariana Spring interview, man. I was a little nervous for that one, bro, because I thought she was going to destroy me. And then halfway through it, she kind of was. And I was just like, I was thinking in my head, I should have never did this. I just want to quit now. And then we kind of just like broke the ice, and like I made her laugh, and like it became more of like a discussion instead of her just like hammering me with like, because she was getting death threats from conspiracy theorists about like Bill Gates and like the vaccine and stuff, and like the big groups, they were giving her death threats because she's a misinformation specialist, disinformation. So they're like, she came into the interview thinking I'm going to be hostile, right? So she came at me a little bit like not aggressive, but like more like against what I was saying. But then after I made her laugh a few times, she kind of warmed up to me like everyone else does, right? And then it became more of a friendly thing. But they might maybe look stupid, I've accepted that I'm probably going to look a little crazy in this interview. But hey, it might give me some.
Yeah, that might happen.
My belief changed since then, though. Like of like some of the things that like I've believed in. Like I don't believe that I don't believe that this vaccine is just gonna have like a microchip anymore in it. I just don't think this one is. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know, man. There's so much fake stuff going around, and I just got out of a prison where all I had was information was my TV. So I got out of like a little world with 400 people into a world with like hundreds of thousands with information everywhere. Imagine my little brain that's like getting overflow with everything, man. It's like it can be tough, right? So you know what I mean, I got scammed for remember when back in the day when Bill Gates Microsoft was giving away money on the internet? It's like, yeah, man, the big message. I used to share that message thinking it was real, that Microsoft was actually giving money away. When I first got out of jail, I thought that stuff was real, man. I had no clue. I thought it was real because I got out of jail. I was like, oh man, Microsoft's hooking it up, and everyone's like, bro, oh man.
Dangerous to know you. Good to know. Okay.
I was just naive, right? Because I was in a prison for 9 years, man. Like where it was just nothing. I had a telephone, no internet, man. So when I got out, it was just like a lot of information all at once, and it was just like it was a lot, man. Like it's hard to know who to trust anymore. Like
But he's good now. He catches them. If you look at his Facebook, he puts screenshots of live chats or direct messages between him and scammers. And I love those, John. Those are the best.
Yeah,
You're like,
I've been getting them all day calling me. I've got some fake scammer Revenue Canada agency calling me saying, oh, if you don't respond, you're going to go to jail. You better push 1. So I push 1. And then they call and they answer and they go, oh, thanks for calling so-and-so. And I'm like, no, jerk off. You called me. Oh, then can I have your name? And then I start screaming, you scammer, click. And I just keep doing it to them all day. I saw a video on the internet today that was great. There's this woman, and every time a telemarketer calls, she goes, oh, yep. And she walks to her kitchen and puts the phone down and puts the lid to a pot over the phone and just beats it with a wooden spoon. It was amazing.
I do the same, but I have a whole persona. I have Ernest Borgnine is my name. I have an email address to give them. I have a social security number I give them. I have a couple different credit cards that I have recorded that are invalid cards, but they're real numbers. My birth date is the same. Like, I have the same thing, and they don't know Ernest Borgnine is a deceased actor from Airwolf. One of the best shows ever, Airwolf.
For sure.
Again. It's almost that time again.
Oh my gosh.
That's.
Anyway, so yeah, I do all that, and they're like, yes, is this Ernest Borgen? I'm like, yep, that's me. And I give them, they're like, you need to go get iTunes credit card or iTunes gift card. I'm like, oh, I'll go do that. So I tell them I'm doing that. And then I just give them numbers. I look up like the format of iTunes gift cards, and then they never work. I
go download like fake screenshots of like Cash App, like, and I
there you go.
Drop them into my own, and I send them. I piss them right off, bro. Piss them right off.
Oh, Amy Hogan. Amy Hogan, I found her because she was doing the same thing on her YouTube channel. She has a few videos.
Yeah,
she's great.
She's one of the closest people I know in life. Her and I, Chills and iNetwork and whatnot, we work hand in hand all day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She's for somebody that's very clean in the way they approach their personality and their persona online. Wow, don't piss that girl off, man. Just don't do it.
Apparently, Heat Shield thinks I'm Ferdinand Magellan. I don't know
why.
What that is. I don't know why. Let's see. Oh, Glober Mom says you could play the Smo video from today that she did. But, well, we got a couple here. We got Small Time Art said, oh, yeah, I already read that. But who is this 33 guy and why won't he shut up? Alyssa says, Alyssa says, for 2 Australian, let 33 on if he shows you a functional flat Earth based map. So tell you what, 33, I will break my New Year's resolution first week if you show me a functional flat Earth map. Just send it to me on Twitter. Then you can come on. Pretty safe.
He'll probably send you the Google Play Store link to that Flat Earth app. And that is the best thing ever, because if you look at it, photons seem to decide for themselves when they just want to stop.
Yeah, none of it makes any sense at all. So 33, that's your offer. Functional flat Earth map. You can come on. That's it. Functional flat Earth map.
If you don't mind, MC Toon, I won't sit here and wait.
Yeah, I won't be waiting either. We are all completely safe with that demand.
I was a little worried, MC Toon. This was going to be a little bit of a tough show because we didn't really have much, but we really did. We really rode it. We rode the wave this time. We rode it.
We did. I'm going to update the thumbnail to be no show Smo.
Yes. No show smoke.
Just-
Did it again. Strikes again. Strikes
So
again.
let me read one more time the interaction I had with him. On Sunday at 11:01 p.m. Central Time, I have things set up for Tuesday. Right? Are you confident you will be there? He says yes. There it is. Then he said, "Oh no, I thought it was tomorrow." I said, "You able to come in now?" I said, "No show, Smo." He says, "I got messed up. I got the days mixed up." SMH. Well,
If this slack-jawed yokel actually is ready to show up tomorrow, Toon, if you want to go, I'm good.
You know what you should do, Toon? Send him this emoji. This emoji right here. The emoji where just like this one, the head with the hand on the head. Send him that emoji right there. That's the one right there. It's just that one
The
emoji.
face sucker.
Yeah, just like the
Garbage.
like that. But just like where you're just like, what the heck? Like you're like.
no, I'm on vacation, so we got stuff. We're gonna tour Fort Pickens tomorrow,
Cool.
and so don't know. That should be good. We did go in the ocean. I've had enough ocean time in January in Pensacola Beach for now. So hopefully Naples is better. So if anybody is in Naples or wants near Naples in Thursday, let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, send a message on Discord. But
It's probably gonna ignore it, but still send it anyway.
I won't ignore it.
I'm always joking. I probably would if I was on vacation, but I still love you guys anyway.
So, ooh, it's getting cold out here.
Is it?
I don't know what. It's January. It's Florida. So let's see.
Why? Hold 33. Why are you asking Amy for the link? This is MC Tunes. You are. Oh, you know what? I got to stop now because I'm going to break the rules.
What link does he want? Does he want the link to this? 33. You're not coming on.
He thinks he's coming in here. He seriously like. We're back to the group show from earlier, and he's the topic. Just.
I already gave you the rules. It's 30. It's really easy for you. 33. A functional flat Earth map. That's all you need.
33. The part you're missing here is you have to submit him the functioning map before he lets you on the show, dolt. He's not going to let you on to show it because you're a con artist. We know better.
King Crew, King Crew, you want me to add you on Discord? All right, I'll add you on Discord.
He needs your number too.
Yeah, he gave it to me. It's not working though.
Look at that. Dawson is a fraud, guys.
What?
So I don't know. Go to Webster's. We'll all try to figure out what that one means. Moron.
Dawson is a fraud. He's calling me a fraud.
Yeah.
There you go. Sent it to him.
Yeah, I'm actually not here. I'm an AI. I was designed by a real jerk computer just to be a, loudmouth.
All right. It's 10. We need to get wrapping up here, but I got a thing from Small Time Art for $5. Super chat says one day Flurfs will build a structurally unstable statue of 33. It'll be like an ugly David, but with a tinier wiener that keeps falling off. Oh my gosh, that is perfect.
Wow.
That is so perfect. Oh, thank you, Small Time Art. Okay, do I need to howl at the moon again?
Yes.
I can do it. I can do it louder because Oh my god! All right.
That was too
King
funny.
Crew.
I'm still laughing over the last one.
Oh my gosh.
Good.
King Crew. I can't. I didn't find that. But here's what I'll do. I will just post in the chat right here. You can join my Discord server right there. So it's funny. I'm just thinking. I'm sitting alone in a park talking to myself.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's anybody hiding behind a tree smoking a spliff right now going, look at this crazy guy, man. Wow. You know?
Just staring at the tree.
Let me check. Nope. I think I'm good. Oh, this is funny.
33, never mind. Blah, blah, yada, yada. You got your 30 seconds. We recognized you're here. Shut up, little man. The adults are talking. Holy crap. Sorry, Tim, go ahead.
He says, look up Gleason map. Oh, that's precious.
Oh, please. What, Jackie? He made a map? Toon, did you know this? Jackie Gleason made a map?
I'm not that old, dude.
I'm going to make a map myself on a Bristol board. I'm going to make one, and I'm going to present it.
Yeah. So anyway, 33, the Gleason map does not work. It doesn't work for anything at all. The angle of the sunrise, angle of the sunset. Actually, sunrise and sunset doesn't work on flat Earth. The size of Australia, flight paths, nothing works. So again, a functional flat Earth map.
I wish you were at home right now because he's talking to the guy who slammed Flat Out Heroes BS straight to the sphere. You did it, man. Are you kidding me? This is a joke.
He doesn't quite. He probably knows that, but he thinks the Gleason map works, I guess. All right. I need to, let's see. That's not the right. So the font that I used for the font that I used for the thing here doesn't work, or I don't have it on my laptop.
Oh, bummer! I hate that.
But I have it. It's called Funhouse. Oh, I don't have it. Nope. All right, it's okay. I'll just have to use a different one.
I was just going to say, this sounds like a job for Comic Sans.
Well, I use Comic Sans for all the Flat Earther guest names.
Exactly.
So, all right. So that show. There it is.
I should have the stickers. No show Smo.
There it is. We got. There's that. Oh, the tracking. Or the leading. I gotta fix the leading. It's too.
I hope everybody watching agrees, but from the inside, I know John and Toon will agree. This has been really fun. This has been great. You know.
Ever since, honestly, I always have fun coming on Toon's.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know how John would carry this moment, not really knowing him much. But I know Toon and myself, like when it comes to streaming, we can just simply do it. And so having three people that could, and we didn't really need a direction. It just simply happens. I like that moment. It's really fun.
I feel like I'm really good at complimenting Toon with answering questions that his fans want to hear. I think I always try to find good questions to ask him. I don't know why.
Well, and I'm always ready to talk about poop. So.
Well, hey, I don't imagine this be your most viewed video. Like it just scores millions of videos. Just all of a sudden, you just blow up from this crap video, and all of a sudden, people want more shit talks. And that's what it's called, the MC Toon Shit Talk. Welcome, guys.
And I'll be walking tomorrow, Pensacola Beach. So we'd be like, oh, you're MC Toon, the poop guy.
I've seen Poop Talk Weekly. That's an amazing show.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. Oh, we're just all famous now afterwards, just getting phone calls for you. Like, what the heck, man? We're on MTV, all three of us.
The excrement king of Chicago.
All right, I changed the thumbnail. I edited it live and updated it to No Show Smo. And there's no W on show, just like there's no W on Smo.
Works perfect.
So, all right, it's still saving. I'm a little slow on the
33 just asked me to send him pictures of satellites. Why would you ask me, of all people, to send you pictures of satellites? Do you think that's my hobby? That's what I do. I take that telescope behind me right there, and I set it up so I can get satellite pictures. Because, I mean, let's face it, everybody who splurges on a Newtonian with some Barlows and EQ mount and blah, blah, and some nice eyepieces, that's what we do. The only reason we spend money, 33, is to make sure we can show you it's a sphere. Get over yourself, you moron. What the? Seriously? Tell your mother she did a horrible job, idiot.
Yeah, when you said it's a fear, you sound like the guy from the movies, like that the guy that's like introducing the new for the monster trucks. Monster trucks, monster trucks, monster trucks.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of known as a bit of a game show host personality, right? So I always fall into that, that whole announcer thing.
Hey, MC Toon, I got on that online Big Brother, virtual Big Brother. Hey, I got it. I made it on the show.
You're in.
Can't post on that actual page, but I can tell the people I got cast on a virtual Big Brother or on Facebook. I said Big Brother twice. That was weird, but it meant Facebook. Virtual Big Brother on Facebook. It's really kind of cool. I've always wanted to play it. If you guys don't know, like
if you're on Facebook, find John Smo. John Snow.
Smo. What am I, No Show Smo now? No Show Smo.
Oh,
wow, John Smo.
That was a mistake. Sorry.
That's a real diss. MC2, we're done. I'm out of here. I'm joining the shills. I'm going to the shills. I'm out of here. I'm not coming on your channel anymore. I'm off with Dick. Me and Dick are leaving.
Yeah, he's jumping ship, and I'm there to do the. I'm there with the boat to save him.
Jumping ship with Dick, straight up. Jumping ship with Dick.
Oh my gosh!
John,
all right, sorry. Find John So on Facebook, and you'll find info on his virtual Big Brother thing.
Where's his howl?
All right, let me read some super chats, and then
howl.
I got a howl. I'll give you a howl. All right. Alyssa says howl then eat a ketchup chip. I don't have them here. They're back at home. And then 3Ron for $5 says next week we find out what happens when you only eat figs for 3 days.
Have you ever drank 24 beer? That's what happens.
No. That I only told you part 1 of that story. There is a part 2.
Oh Lord.
Where we use the scientific method.
Scientific.
I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. We have test groups and control groups. So that is it. Next week, I do have. I am not sure if I'm here next week. I may have a recorded video that I'll do a premiere of. But in 2 weeks, I'm definitely here. I've got Concave Earth, Earther, Sam Hancock, and then maybe Jason if Flat Earther Jason if I can't make it work for next week. Then that same week on Friday, so this is 2.5 weeks out, I'm on a show called Echo Chamber, debating a guy called Flat Earth Boxer. So I will put more info about that up as it gets closer. So here we go. Make sure there's nobody around. Me and Freeze. All right, here we go. Ow! There you go.
Nice one. That was good, bro. That was good. You know, this is going to become a thing. I'm going to get you to do random things every time for super chats, bro. It's going to be cool.
But only when he's in public.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. All right. There you go. Here I am from Pensacola Beach, Florida.
One of them bags of candies that have different gross tasting candies, and have them eat one every super chat, and they have them explain what taste it is.
Oh. Yeah, the vomit flavored jelly beans. Yeah. No.
Oh.
Those candies, and we'll get him eating those for super chats. I'll get him to do it. Type in yes in the comments.
Oh my gosh. Listen wants me to do a flip. I'll do a flip in a pool.
Yeah. Soft landing.
No, in the pool. Not above the pool, in the pool.
Softer.
Alex, he says you're more worried about the non-existent people over there than you are about all of us. There are people in these houses.
Yeah.
There's a guy walked his dog.
Did you hear the wolf out there, honey? Did you hear that wolf? There's a wolf around. There's a wolf around.
Yeah.
DM
Tuna, I'll be ending the stream as Toon gets taken off by animal control.
I had while driving here. While driving here, I'm like, what if somebody were to call the cops? What should I do? Should I be like, Dick, just let it go. Just let them. I'll talk to the cops. If they cuff me, don't cut it. Just keep going. No. So generally, a super chat for generally Shada said Toon walking down the street with undies outside.
Wow.
Nope.
All right. Like Superman without a cape?
I guess.
They want to see naked Toon.
No, they just want undies on the outside. I'm still wearing.
I'm too sexy for my undies.
So, all right. Well, thank you, John and Dick Dawson, and no thanks to No Show Smo for pulling a no show and lying about getting the days mixed up. He has a problem with telling the truth. He's lied to me before. So, anyway, thank you also to super chatters and channel members and patrons. Love you all. Thanks a lot. And if we're ready, I even sent Dick Dawson the outro video if you're ready for that. Whenever you are. Yes. Well, super. Then.
Good night, fellow babies.
See you later. Bye.